child? Thanks for picking up my call. Coachella Weekend 1 is done. And Gaga, did she snatch that crown? And if I had to be completely honest, the most memorable performance of this weekend? Ew. No, I can't even play Charlie like that. Charlie gave a good performance because, I mean, she had nothing else up there but just her and Troye Sivan and Billie Eilish. So that was cool. But if I had to be completely honest, the more I think about it, the more Gaga, to me, snatched the crown of this weekend. And my beehive, why are we bringing Beyonce up in this conversation? Well, let's have a conversation about it because this is Woo Chow. Woo Chow. Woo, child, let's hop right into this. I hope you guys had a wonderful Coachella weekend. And if you went to the actual festival, hope you had a good time. Hope you made it home safe and sound. I'm also excited to see what she's going to do for weekend 2. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a difference in weekend 2. Like, I feel like she's going to do something. Maybe she'll bring out Bruno for weekend 2. Who knows? Maybe she'll I don't think she needs to bring out anybody for this show, to be quite honest. The more that I think about it, it's just like, I think a lot of us were wishing for like Beyonce, which is crazy because like Beyonce is doing her own thing right now. Cowboy Carter tour is about to kick off anytime, I think in like the next week or so. So Beyonce won't be popping out. Bruno, I don't know. Bruno, I think has time, but I just don't think Gaga needs any cameos for this show, to be quite honest. I think that, you know, this is a strong enough show and it has a storyline that it doesn't really need cameos to depend on it to make it great. You know what I mean? And speaking of greatness, I actually got the chance to witness this greatness live with YouTube and Coachella. And Gaga, I want to thank you so much again. Like, Gaga gave me the opportunity to do this with YouTube and Coachella. And I love Gaga and team so much. They're always looking out for me. And it means the world to me that, you know, to have my queens, Beyonce and Gaga, to always be there to look out for me on the back end for things and opportunities. It's life-changing, and also it's something I'm forever grateful for because it's just to pour into these women and they pour back into me is amazing. If you did not get a chance to catch my live Coachella reaction, I'm so sorry, it may not be on my YouTube channel. However, my reaction is live on my Patreon right now. First link in the description below. Come be a part of the Tired Patreon family. We would love to have you. If you missed it, go to my Tired Patreon, first link description below. With that being said, can we talk about the highlights of this performance? Can we get into it? I want to get into that first, before we get into the drama and kaflama of the stans, girl. Because like, I feel like stan culture, as much as I love stan culture, and the thing is, I am a part of stan culture, but I feel like sometimes it ruins the magic, you know? So before I get into that, I want to share my screen with y'all. I want to bring up my favorite parts. I've bookmarked some favorite parts on Twitter. Now that it's been the weekend, can we debrief? Can we debrief? Can we debrief, monsters? So first of all, I got my screen pulled up, but can we talk about the fact that we have Bloody Mary into Abracadabra into Judas into Shiza? She didn't want us to survive. She didn't want the girls to breathe. She said out the gate, we're doing this to open up the concert with Bloody Mary. Oof. If you're not a monster, you just don't know. You just don't know the tea. I'm sorry. And then that Bloody Mary into Abracadabra, but I'm sorry, that Abracadabra Judas little remix mix situation transition. I'm spitting up because I'm still gagging at it. I had to get in, which I actually kind of want to do a rewatch. I kind of want to do a rewatch, like a live rewatch for Patreon or something. You know what I mean? I feel like that could be sick. That could be really, really sick. But besides the intro of the performance, I need to think of what is my favorite highlights. Number 1 is Garden of Eden, for sure. Garden of Eden was crazy, but also Shadow of a Man. Look at this. I got this right here. Let me pull it up. When I talk about my bitch voice control, breath control is insane. Like, happy. She is in it. Am I gonna be there? I'll dance in the shadow of a man. Like, girl, she was feeling it. Took a skin from a thorn. The breath control is crazy. My girl is doing this. I'm sorry, bitch. Look at them. They up there and the Raptors going off, babes. Hey, oh my God, Victor was up there. I love how I saw classic Gaga dancers on stage with her as well. Baby was singing. Dance, Gaga. Hey, you want to talk about a live vocal? Because a lot of the girls that was performing at Coachella this year, girl, I don't know. I couldn't hear some of y'all, girl. That backtrack was loud. And I love a backtrack. And I love a pre-record vocal. So there's no shade there, girl. But I'm just saying, my girl does have a backtrack as well, but it ain't that loud. That main mic feed is loud, darling. It's loud, girl. First of all, look at this. Why somebody say Richie is catching a stray, girl? Because he dancing like... And then he got knocked out. And look at... because Richie be dancing like this. I said, oh no! You think so? I don't know. You know, listen. I don't think Gaga's that shady. But also, if she was that shady, I feel like it'd be done underneath. You know what I mean? It'll be kind of done through like something you kind of read between the lines. You know what I mean? Also, there was a thread on Twitter as well about my girl referencing herself. Can we go through that? Of course, paparazzi, I caught this reference immediately. Clearly. Yeah. As soon as the gag is, if you watch my reaction on Patreon, I actually had said, before she even sung the song, I saw the metal and the crutches. I said, that's paparazzi, babe. The poker face, bad romance, that made sense to me. And I had to realize like she was killing a former version of herself, but also saying like that version of her is like, I'm past that. I've grown up, girl, I'm moving on. Like, and that's why she told me as a girl, like, what are you doing here? That poker face performance actually was quite magical. A very strong girl. I'm not gonna hold you, girl. Oh my God, can we talk about Christopherstein? Oh my goodness. This chest piece, like metal mask he had on, fab. Killer is, girl. And can we talk about how my girl had the classic pleaser boots on in this Killer performance? Like, hello, girl, period. I'm a killer, and now you're gonna bite tonight. Now this right here, hold on, y'all. Hold on. The Garden of Eden dance break has had me in a chokehold. I need you to understand, I haven't seen my girl break it down like this in a minute. And if I had to be completely honest, no shade, Richie, you wouldn't be able to do this show. Can we talk about it? This is no shade to Richie because Richie was a pivotal part in Gaga's career. Lorianne Gibson actually was a pivotal part, and then Richie came in and, took over from there. But let me tell you something. If I had to be completely honest, I don't think Richie would have been able to put a show like this together for Gaga. Now, also, Gaga did creative direct this as well, so I know she would have had her own ideas as well. Don't get me wrong. I do know that. But to have that team, and that support, it just put a bad taste in at least my mouth. I don't know about the monsters, but for me, put a bad taste in my mouth when he tried to claim the aesthetic of Gaga, of his artistry, which, don't get me wrong, I know choreographers, that is an artistry. That is art. You are an artist. To claim that, especially from a woman, that's what made me really mad. It was like, women already got to fight to be these boss figures and to be highly regarded and respected. So then to have a man come and be like, well, if it wasn't for me, it's like, it's always like that, huh? But this dance break right here, girl, she said what? Garden of Eden, bitch, ha! And fuck it. It go, coo, down, hit, coo, bitch, kiki, boom, boom, ah! I love this breakdown, huh? Girl! One more time for the girls. Say what? Garden of Eden, hit! Bitch, y'all stink in here. Y'all hoes can't see me. Hoes can't see me. My pussy's fat down. Bitch, coop, bitch, kiki, hit. Bitch, and spin and drop and hit. Girl! Whew, I'm hot in here. Whew. I haven't even got up. It just took me down like that. Like that Garden of Eden dance break just really takes it for me. And my reaction in real time was actually, I threw up. I did throw up. It's on Patreon right now if you'd like to go see it. Also, can we talk about how Michael, look at this video. Michael making sure y'all gagging in real life and making sure y'all gagging. Oh, he watching the performance and making sure y'all living. He also living. When we watch the screen, they got my girl right. I love Michael. Michael in Paris, one of the best things that happened to my girl Gagish. No shade. No shade, girl. No shade.
The Lady Gaga Coachella performance. Hot take. I hated it.
Oh,
when
she said she hated
did it become cool? And who made it cool to be so satanic on such a huge platform and stage? These celebrities are getting away with.
This is how we know we back.
They would never get away with.
We're back. We are so back.
I'm not saying we need to.
Oh, we are so back.
But
she said we don't need to go back.
Accountable. It is sickening to see these celebrities and musicians get on stage and, I mean, just like I said, not even hide it.
Girl, you ain't even talking about nothing. What's she saying? What you trying to say, girl? Because, like, what are you talking about? Like, she didn't know what she's talking about, girl. Can we talk about how my girl opened up the note code, no backtrack like this? Bitch was giving, let me see it one more time. Singing! Like, what are you talking about? Y'all hoes don't know my girl. Now, can we get into this Zombie Boy performance? Because it is a bit unserious, okay? Now, I'm still trying to figure out if I like these skeletons like this Party City skeleton moment. Like, I get the camp of it, but something about it is so unserious. But maybe it's intentionally to be like that. See you over there, this party, and your girlfriend isn't here. It reminded me of that That's So Raven episode when she was with the skeleton in the classroom. Like, it does give me that a little bit. We about to be up all night, waking up a zombie. So put your paws all over me, you zombie boy. Meow. I want her to meow so bad. I did want her to meow. I don't know if I like the skeleton part. That's the only thing. I think that's my only note of the entire performance. I think that Zombie Boy deserved justice. You know what I mean? If I had to be completely honest, if I had to be, you know me, I gotta keep it real. If I had to be real, I think Zombie Boy deserved more. I think it deserved, you know what I mean? Like, I like how campy this is though. So I'm a little indifferent because I like how campy and stupid this is and unserious. And I like that that's probably intentional because, you know, camp, why not have fun with it? But I do wish, because so many other parts of the show are so theatrical and so theatrically charged, that I wish Zombie Boy had a little bit of that as well. Oh my God, they have a video of my girl of the dress getting made in the beginning of the performance. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I would love to have been in this. This is so cool. Oh my God, look at the fucking... Oh, this is sickening. Shout out to all the costume makers and the art department of this performance. Y'all tore this down, babes. Tore this down. Shout out to all of y'all. Every hand that graced that stage and to make those props and that set get to... Like, look at this. This is magical. I have a lot of respect for my art department and art directors. Like, I really, really, really love, and prop makers and like wardrobe styling. Like, I love y'all. Oh, y'all eat down. And of course, I thought the performance was over after Vanishing to You, but she came back and performed Bad Romance. Art Pop, Joanne, or Chromatica did not make this track list, which if I think about it, it doesn't match the story. I mean, now we could have had some Alice in there. You know, we could have had some Sour Candy. We could have had maybe Aura. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Aura could have been nasty for this. Maybe it's too techno though. I don't know. Maybe Aura didn't match, but I feel like Aura could have matched it. I feel like Aura could have matched this a little bit. I'm trying to think, what other songs from Art Pop? Swine. Swine could have been that nasty little moment in there. You know what I mean? Guy could have been nasty. No shade. A Guy moment could have been... Oh, okay. And then from Joanne, John Wayne, maybe? No, but you know what? Maybe the reason why she didn't do that because she already did Coachella in 2017 and Joanne was primarily the set list. But then again, I don't know. But then again, I really do think she didn't include those albums because it just didn't match the story. It could have, though. If I sat here and think about it. Now, bitch, I could put some things together, okay? Now, let's talk about this Gaga-Chella versus Beachella situation real quick before I hop up off this cow. Ooh, child. I have to say this, right? I have to say this. And I'm going to do it just like this. I'm going to make this very simple. I'm not going to make this an elaborate answer. Gaga's performance was absolutely legendary and something that won't probably be topped for a long time. Beyonce's performance, also very legendary, historic, by the way, historic. Let me start there. Beyonce's performance is historic, okay? Cannot be done, cannot be duplicated, cannot be overdone. I'm so sorry, it just will never be rewritten, okay? Not even by Beyonce herself. I mean, maybe she could probably rewrite it herself. But not even, no shade. Beachella could not be rewritten. It just won't be. I will say this. Beyonce and Gaga have the best Coachella performances of all time. Let's start there. And if I really want to nitpick it, okay, let me say it like this. Gaga couldn't do a Beachella and Beyonce couldn't do what Gaga just did. I said what I said. But that's the point of artistry. That's the point of these being two separate artists and two women from two perspectives of art. That's the point of being a great artist. They should not be able to do what they are two separate people. And they're going to give two separate experiences. Do you see what I'm saying? And if I had to be completely honest, honey, Beyonce changed the entire scope of how Coachella performances are even done. Okay? Like, Coachella performances are not even filmed like a regular festival anymore. Ever since 2018 and ever since Beachella, okay, every artist ever since has tried to make their performance like a spectacle, like an actual music video, VMA type performance thing. Like Beyonce said, the way she filmed that show was unorthodox for a festival show. So I say all that to say, if it wasn't for Beachella, we wouldn't have gotten the Gaga performance we got today, because Gaga did perform on Coachella before Beyonce because Beyonce was pregnant with her twins. And that performance was cute, was dandy and nice. It was a Gaga performance. But this performance, that Gaga performance in 2017 is not even close to this performance. Not even seeing they're not even on the same pedestal. They're not even on the same stage, girl. And they was on the same stage. But they're not on the same stage, bitch, okay? That's the point of two great women opening doors for other artists as well. Because after this performance, there will be somebody else trying to make a theater movie type performance like Gaga did, because she just opened up doors for other artists and other women to do just that. So in my opinion, Gaga and Beyonce opened up the doors like the pioneers they both are, for each other and for other artists as well. So why are we competing? Why are they competing? They are not competing at all. They never were. So can we just enjoy both performances? Because no shade, Beachella is still that girl. And for some people to say she just has some stairs and she just twerks for 2 hours, baby, let me tell you something, okay? We can sit here and nitpick about who does what and that does what, but let me tell you something. One thing about Beyonce, Giselle knows Carter, okay? It's never just some stairs and twerking for 2 hours. My girl doesn't do that, okay? But because my fave did just come in and slide and do something that I haven't seen done before, okay? That doesn't mean I'm gonna sit back and diminish a black woman's performance that changed history for all you hoes. So I say all that to say, enjoy both performances, please, because both performances are historic. And isn't it great to see two women being the head of that? Because men can never replace these two women. No man can ever give those two performances. Do you see what I'm saying? So that is my debrief of this weekend so far. That was my only favorite performance. I think Gaga, I think Tyler was pretty good. Charlie was pretty good. Who else did I get a chance to catch that I liked? I liked Megan's performance. It was okay. I liked the cameos. I love Ciara coming out. I love Queen Latifah coming out. I thought that was absolutely fabulous. And I just think something was wrong with Megan's, I think her crew, somebody messed up behind the scenes. Her sound, she kept missing cues. I think something was wrong though. I don't think it was a Megan fault. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was Megan's fault. It seemed like something was off, though. It seemed like the flow of show was weird. Victoria came out as well, but her audio was messed up as well. Queen Latifah audio was messed up for a minute. It just seemed like it was hiccup after hiccup for Megan's show. But she did a really good job controlling the narrative of it, though. She did, even though things were going wrong and her boot was messing up and all this, she still ate it. She was, as a performer, as a professional girl, you know what I'm saying? As a professional girl, she did power through. You know what I'm saying? So I do live for Megan's performance. I think she was a highlight as well for this weekend, Also, her bringing out Queen Latifah is like legendary. Like, love that for her. That's how you be legend. And also, I did love the fact that she brought out Bigfoot. Megan, I live for you. Megan bringing out Bigfoot, fab. I live. Even though I know it's a little old, it's a little crunchy, I know because Megan act like she's so unbothered, but still, it's still her, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And this is not, she didn't perform his or nothing. So it's just like, I live for the shits. I live for it, girl. All right, Tardis Army, I love y'all for picking up as always. If you want to watch my reaction to Gaga-chella, it is on my Patreon, first link in the description below. I would love to have you over there. All right, Tardis Army, I love y'all picking up my call as always, and I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.